Thank you so much for being here today. Well, my name is Josh Novo. I'm the Assistant Director of Student Success at Hodges University. And the two of you are here today for our latest episode of Real Talk. This is actually a special episode because it is the graduation episode, because we have two upcoming Hodges graduates. Give yourselves a little bit of a clap. I'm very excited for the both of you. So let's go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm Tracy McPherson. I'm a clinical mental health counselor. I'm in the clinical mental health counseling program. I'm a graduate student, and this is my second degree here at Hodges University.
Your second degree, that's so awesome. Well, very happy to have you here, Tracy. And we also have
Yanetsy.
Yanetsy.
I am in the nursing program, and I almost graduated in 10 days.
In 10 days. How does that feel?
It feels amazing.
Yeah.
I can't realize that I got at this point.
Yeah, we're definitely going to talk a little bit about that today. The reason why that you're here is you actually came recommended by our Hodges University faculty and staff as two students who really kind of go above and beyond and really know what it takes to be a successful Hodges University students. And we're going to be talking a little bit about your experiences today and learning a little bit more about what made you successful, what were some of the challenges that you encountered, and what would you recommend to future and upcoming Hodges University students. So to kind of kick off the conversation today, what inspires you every day to kind of empower others? Tracy.
I think just being an example that you can succeed no matter what. Also especially to my little nieces, my little girls, and I want them to look at me and see that anything is possible if with hard work, and just to all the young girls out there.
Absolutely fantastic. Yanetsy, what helps you to stay successful?
When I was 11 years old, my father had an accident, and I was supporting him emotionally and physically, and it became part of my characteristics as I grew up.
You know, it sounds like to me family plays an important part of both of your journeys, which, you know, if we're talking about student success, you know, I think the one common answer when we are asked the question, what motivates you to be successful, family tends to be kind of up there, and I'm hearing that in your stories. Just based on your experiences so far, what are some other things that help you to motivate you to be successful? Tracy.
I consider myself as being a lifelong learner. I love to learn. I love being educated. I think just me myself, I motivate myself to continue to get an education, obtain as many degrees as possible.
I have to keep going and help people in the field of the medicine. And as soon as I noticed since I was a kid, I just followed my dream, and that's what I hear. And also, I came from different countries. So I want just to be an example to we can do it, and we can look forward, and we can be
successful. Yeah. Well, Tracy, tell us a little bit. What are you currently doing in the field right now?
Presently, I'm an internship to the latter part of my internship, and I do have my my caseload of clients, and I think just reaching out to all those different clients, getting that experience with different mental health disorders or whatnot in different age groups, different cultures as well, and just working with those individuals right now.
Yanetsy, I'm kind of already hearing that you're already being successful in the field. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Okay. It was amazing experience that I have when I was doing my preceptorship at the hospital. I have a patient with a critical condition, and then I just perform a compression chest because he was in a cardiac arrest, and then I knew that I have to save that life, and then I made it, and then I just thinking as I was a nurse at that moment.
Wow. I mean, I'm kind of in awe of the two of you. Like, the two of you are kind of superheroes right now. Tracy, I know before this dialogue, we were, talking about your love for Marvel. You two are the real Marvel superheroes here right now. So you guys have earned your degrees coming up in June. So that's pretty fantastic.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Specifically with, kind of the day in and day out challenges of being a student. Tracy, you're an online student right now. That comes with its own creative set of challenges. How do you stay successful within the online environment?
Again, self-motivation, dedication, hard work, because being online you have to be very dedicated.
Awesome. Yanetsy, I see you day in, day out in the library, either working at the front desk with Riva, in the study rooms, studying for your latest exam, running around back and forth. How do you do it, and how do you stay successful? How do you balance a life?
It's very difficult, but as soon as we find how to balance our life, it's turned like a little more easy to do it. Try to manage the time. As soon as you set it down and management your time, you're gonna be successful.
Tracy, how about you?
I think just actively listen, being empathetic toward my clients, being real and being relatable, let them know that I am a human being first and foremost before I'm a counselor, and just being supportive and caring about them, always making myself available and ready for them at any time.
I think one of the things that our students would love to know more about from in the audience is how, and especially Tracy as a lifelong learner, and Yanetsy as someone who is constantly navigating all those challenges day in and day out, feedback, and helping you to grow and empower yourselves as learners. What do you think was the biggest or the best piece of advice that one of your teachers gave you in your program?
Dr. Guyton specifically, when I get these points where I have the self-doubt comes in, my confidence is a little low, I don't think I can, I'll email her or whatnot, and then she'll email me back and she'll tell me to breathe.
In my experience, time management. To succeed and be successful as a student, we need to time manage. We need to schedule time. And we have to prepare mentally and physically just to stand in hours and hours to study and doing homework.
I love both of these answers. I love the ambition of these answers. I'm going to be honest with you. When I got actually my bachelor's and my master's, what was the first thing that I did right after I got my degrees? Sleep. I couldn't tell you what, honestly, it was the best night's sleep. I find that the day after you get your degree, you get the best night's sleep because you know you're done. What is that one piece of advice that when you walk away here that you want to give to a student who's battling the ins and outs of being a student, who is thinking about their next steps and maybe becoming a Hodges University student? What is that one piece of advice that you would want to give them after kind of reflecting back? Tracy.
As I reflect back, first of all, I want to say being a student at Hodges is wonderful. The faculty here is so supportive. They're in the right place. My advice would be to these students is to, again, to work hard, to believe in yourself, to enjoy learning, to just persist and not procrastinate, stay on top of things. That's and communicate with your instructors. They're very understanding here.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Yanetsy.
I want to say, don't procrastinate. And as soon as you feel confident that you can continue your career, your studying, or your purpose of life, just do it. Don't procrastinate it, because as soon as you get look forward what you want to do, it's gonna be like a more easy to get involved. And then here at Hodges we have a wonderful advisors, professor, mentors, staff, that can help students to be successful. So don't be afraid to just take a decision just to go forward. Just do it.
Thank you so much for the two of you for sharing today. This has been an incredible dialogue. I think this is going to be an episode for the books. And, I'm very excited to see both of you on June 17th. I will be there in the front row cheering for both of you and for our other graduates. So I want to thank both of you for being here on today's episode of Real Talk.
Thank you. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you so much for being here. And until next time, until the next Real Talk. Need help outside of the classroom? The Student Success Center connects you to the resources that you need to stay in the classroom and making the grade. Contact Josh Novo, Assistant Director of Student Success at jnovo@hodges.edu today.